gonna have to go find Fang and so that. Okay, I have good eyes. I have very good eyes. Still waiting for him. I wanna wait for him. It's terrifying. Okay, so I have a 6, which is good. I have 2 6s, which is even better. So I have 4 cycles to pay out his tab. Oh no, I have 2 cycles to pay out his tab. It says you have 2 cycles to pay the tab, equals it being fair mine. 58, which is okay. I know how much I need to pay. I'm not gonna pay now. I'm gonna wait a cycle. So I have 1 cycle to create some money. Which is gonna be tricky. But might be. Yes, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and finish this. Might give me money or a new place to stay or something else. People flowing and out of Overlook, keeping you busy. Your mind drifts to those easy fantasies of just passing through. The Overlook clientele can be a crowd. Kid. Tala. The Griola slides from the bottle into the lumpy recycled glass, a pale grassy yellow under the Overlook's warm lights. The spacer nods and takes the drink, bringing it up to their face in both hands like an offering bowl. This is good stuff. The stuff Tala says is aged in wooden casks. Jesus, my throat is dying. I need to stop playing this, but I want to play more. Stored in some closed-off part of the old station, among corroded wires and softly looping systems. Though sometimes it is hard to tell if Tala is joking. Either way, you'll like pouring this stuff. It gets on your fingers, and if you rub them together, you can smell the mossy drink cut through with aniseed, mushrooms, wood as the alcohol evaporates. You like those who order it too. The aged Griola is kept beneath the bar, open to order only by those who know it's there. Like the quiet spacer sitting at the bar right now. Busy yourself. Watch the spacer. They are far enough away that you can freely watch them as they close the bottle and tuck it beneath the bar. You call them a spacer because they bear the hallmarks. Pale, wax-suited, bird-boned, and hunched beneath the weight of the station's spin gravity. But the closer you look, the less you see a type. Pale eyes, almost grey, but kind. Delicate fingers that lightly drum the bar as if it was an instrument. A shock of black hair almost covering a forehead scar. Scars are something you have learned to value. What marks out your body from the hundreds, maybe thousands, who knows, of similar models that roll out of SNR biolabs. You find yourself rubbing one of your forearm, a rough little split, something that on good days you might think of as a mark of defiance. Suddenly you hear a heavy clunking at the door. It creaks open and a huge cylindrical metal tank tumbles through, slamming into the floor. Shit! Tala breezes in from behind it, a whirl of hair and bright eyes. Shit! Stay out of it. Tala? Sleeper! She ducks behind the bar and comes over. Can you help me with this? You look at the huge metal tank suspiciously. How did you get that up here? I'm coming. You come around the bar to get one side of the tank. Okay, Tala says. On my count. 1, 2, 3. You both heave the tank up to standing. Somehow you hold it in place, struggling to keep it steady. Tala? In the back, comes a voice from behind the tank. Somehow you manage to lug the huge thing into the back room, where you place it in one corner, dwarfing the rest of the contents of the small room. As you do, you hear a crunch. You stand back and look at the expired rations oozing out from under the tank. Oh shit! Tala looks at you apologetically. I know you like those. Good riddance. Good riddance. Tala smiles. Oh good, I thought maybe liking expired rations was some kind of sleeper thing. You push the crushed rations to one side. That's the end of that. Tala looks exhausted and rubs. I like these instructions with her and rubs the shoulders. Francis, I swear to. Francis? Francis! I mentioned him already. My guy on the door deals with suppliers. Tall. She sighs. He was supposed to go back from he was supposed to be back from Etienne's up in the Greenway by now. Back with our Griola. She leans against the tank. It seems like he's got lost again, or joined the Hypa commune. We need that, Criolla. There's 4 other bars near here, and the spacers sure as hell don't come to the overlook for the ambience. She looks through the open door to check if anyone can hear her. She knocks on the hollow tank. So, I'm taking matters into my own hands. She smiles. Welcome, sleeper, to the Overlook Distillery. You look around the dank back room. Must be joking. Needs some work. She picks out some paint flaking from the metal walls. Well, I might need some help though, she shrugs. You up for it? She knocks on the tank again. Could be fun. Is this part of my work? Happy to help. Okay, she grabs me by the shoulders. I'm excited. She turns around and looks at the tank. I reckon we can chop this thing in half. One half for fermentation, the other for we turn into a still. We'll also need to gather the ingredients. She turns back and looks at you. You look more like a chopper than a gatherer, she smiles. So how about you build a still and tub while I work on the rest? Oh, wait, Sleeper, I have an idea. Tala is grinning now, and it's making you nervous. To make up for the rations, how about we put a kitchen in here too? A kitchen? Uh-huh, I always wanted to serve food. He turns back to the tank. This is going to be great, she says to herself. You look at the dented tank in the bare room. At least she has vision. Tala nudges you out of the back room and closes the door. As you go back to the bar, you hear the banging and thumping again. The spacer finishes up their drink and nods in your direction as they leave. You can't quite tell if it's a gesture of sympathy or good luck. So much for a quiet shift. I'm enjoying this. Like, I want to help Tala. I want to work in this bar. It's like, I need engagement, which I suck at. Like, the bar shift and all that. But, okay, I'm an engineer. I can work this. I can build the distillery. You need to cut Tala's tank down and turn it into a still, a fermentation tub, and then setting up a room for distilling. It's a big job. You're not sure Tala knows what she's doing, but she's a hard person to say no to. So it looks like you're building this thing. Looks like I'm building that thing. This is gonna give me money, but this is gonna give me stuff. Oh fuck, I'm starving. Is this? We are still on the first. I can still do something. So I need the seal thing. Thing is, I need cash. I need lots of cash, because everything else is not good. This is Yatakan, probably. Private agent. Is this Yatakan? Yes, this is. Yes, we have completed. We have still a lot of things to do. So, I have a 2. 2 sucks. I can't do much with a 2. I can bring it to a 3, but it's still gonna be, I think, negative. No, it's a good. I can do this. I can work on that. Still worrying about Fang. This dude is still coming. Work on this, which is +1, which is good. I can work on this. Yeah, it's +1, so I need to rush that. Okay, I think I have an idea of what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna work. I think it's working the bar. Working the bar is gonna give me cash. That's the important thing. I'm gonna work the bar shift, and then I'm gonna work the shipyard shift, trying to get some cash and stuff there. Good, I'm progressing, that's good, I have the cash. I'm gonna work, fix it up. This is too much fun not to do. It's a lot, do like plenty of stuff. Yeah, this is gonna be wasting just skill, because 2, 4, 6, yeah, this is gonna be 12. This is gonna take a long time to do. What else? I have enough money. I don't need to do anything there. I can work this to finish it out, and then switch to the next quest. I don't wanna fuck up her shit. I'm gonna be a good engineer, not a sucky one. And I can still roll this, which is fun. Like, I can risk it, or I could just move on and do something else. Something that might give me cash. Gonna take this. Random scrap item. Awesome. That's good. That's really good. I'm gonna stack up on them. So I can get some. Can I even? I can't even get any food with this man. Oh yeah, we've killed the rations. Fuck. We have killed the rations. Anyway, I'll pay up. I'll pay up for the fungus. This is good, and I'll have another way to get energy once I deal with him. Okay, that's the end of this day. Wait, complete active scenes. Oh, yeah, oh. Wait. Wait, did I complete? Oh, yes, I completed that. Jesus, I'm an idiot. Okay, so this is gonna give me work, junior tech, welder's mate. That's one thing. Other thing, average office. Shut yet again. Or ooh, I'm not giving them ship mines. Fuck that. I don't know what I get from this. Like, but I'm gonna talk to Lem and Mina. From the walkway, the sidereal horizon looks impossibly vast. Is that the thing? That's the ship? And vast. A landscape of plating and frames. All along her flanks, torches flicker, drones maneuver, arc light glance. The sense of scale of industry is both stunning and staggeringly unsettling. From the wall, she's quite beautiful, I think. A shipyard worker and his daughter. You turn to see a figure a little way down the walkway, leaning at the railing. He is thin, ragged. His work gear poorly fitting and loose. The torches of the sidereal horizon flicker in his eyes, and he turns to you. Lem, he leans back from the rail, revealing a child standing beside him, staring out at the ship. And this is Mina. He adds with a smile. Hi, Mina. She stares and tucks herself behind Lem, who dutifully picks her up. She is a little slow to trust, aren't you, Mina? She buries her face in the folds of his overalls. Cute. Mina looks out from Lem's chest, dark brown-eyed, twinkling amongst the rough material. You working on her then? Lem asks eagerly, gesturing to the vast ship, or just admiring? He shifts Mina's weight to his other hand. Working. Me too. He flashes a heavy age pass. I knew it just to look at you. I mean, he stumbles a little over his words. Not wanting to be misunderstood, I mean. You look like a worker. She's Mina, and I stick it out of this place, or escape vector, so to speak. The ship? You haven't heard? Anyone who takes a heavy-age contract on the sidereal horizon will be entered into a draw for the transit support crew. He smiles. We won't get to sleep the journey through, though, but a couple of decades of service will be nothing for me, and Mina, if it means landfall on a new world. He winks. Transit support? Uh-huh. Someone needs to stay awake to keep the thing running. He straightens up, stretches his back. That's a colony ship, friend. The Celis Foundation is sending thousands to settle a system well outside the reach of the core worlds. It'll be a totally independent colony. No surrogacy, nor corporations. Why is it here? Why built it here, you mean? He grins. Don't ask me. I know as much as Mina about that. He ruffles Mina's hair thoroughly. I suppose many corporations weren't too happy about breaking with the idea of surrogacy, setting up somewhere without it feeding back to the core. Maybe Celis got locked out of the corporate shipyards and had to go begging for somewhere to set up. Homeless, just like Mina and me. Mina responds by pushing his hand away. Daddy, she whispers, food. Holding an exaggerated grumpy face, she glances furtively at you as she plays with a set of dog tags that hang from Lem's neck. I'm just chatting a little, Mini. Give Daddy a sec. He turns back to you and you suddenly notice how tired he looks. I'm not on the Have-Age crew yet, but I'll work my way in. You can do it too, friend. We have to stick together. He smiles a little shakily, and you wonder how long he's been working to break into the official shipyard crew. For sure. He looks out the sidereal horizon, as if trying to pull energy from those flickering torches from the vast hall. We gotta hold out, okay? You aren't quite sure if he is talking to you. That's how it works. While he stares out, Mina catches your eye curiously. You agree, Mina? She straightens up and meets your eye. Daddy loves me, she says, stubbornly daring you to question her. Clem smiles and lifts Mina. That's it. We hold on. He smiles sheepishly at you. We are just a couple of softies, isn't that right, Mina? He sets her down, standing by his side, and she clings to his leg. Gotta go feed this one. That's her back. Maybe see you on a shift, huh? And they walk down the walkway, away from the shipyard. You see them talking, and then a moment later, Mina turns around and stops. See you, robot! Their shout echoes down the walkway. She flashes you a parting smile before running to catch up with Len. Aw, so cute. Ah. You watch them a little before you turn back to the impossible scale of the sidereal horizon. Pick it out, which I'm not gonna use. If anything, I'm gonna work for them to get it. Quality control. Shipbuilding spots on the surreal horizon are hard to come by. Forward will see you drop from the roadster. You have a spot supporting the Velty. A good place to prove you know how to put a ship together. Southern Horizon is assembled block by block. You own the place and the teams welding those blocks together. Sidereal Horizon is webbed with complex systems bundled nerves and body. Your job is to lay those systems in to attack your subsystem members. Prove yourself and how to attack yourself. Okay. Yes, more drives. So I don't know which one I should do. I'll probably work on both, so I can get enough chits, and I'm gonna choose one to complete. But since we're full, we're out of okay, we're out of dice. We can end the cycle, and we can go pay the bastard. Harden. Oh shit, he killed him. Okay, let me deal with this idiocy first. Spend half my money. As you hand over the crits, you hear Ethan laughing hysterically somewhere down the bar. Can't believe you just did that! Ethan's mocking laugh comes over across the bar. You look across to see him leaning across it in a pool of light, empty glasses and spilled liquids moving around him. It's always dark in the compressor, but this cycle the place is packed, a load of spacers mixing in with locals. Usually they run! Ethan spins a glass in the bar. Or they go spend their savings on some local heavy I have to put down. They don't pay. I'm done. Wrong! Not even close! Ethan gets to his feet, the glass falls and smashes, but he doesn't seem to notice. You think that's it? One round of drinks, and we are even, Sleeper? Come on! His hand comes to rest on the butt of his handgun dangling from the chest holster. What's wrong with you? Ethan laughs hard, and the people around him turn to see what's happening. You think this is on me? I think someone in your position might have a better idea of how this all works. I'm a freelancer, Sleeper, just like you. We both signed a contract with SNR, didn't we? The difference is that my word means something. He closes the gap, stumbling a little. What did you think? You could just run away from your contract, your debt? You could just seal... Oh wait, this is... wow. Typo. You could just steal that natty little body of yours and take it for a joyride? Play human for a cycle or two? I'm nothing like you. That's what I'm saying! Ethan is addressing the bar now, having noticed the attention from the other patrons. You're a coward. I'm a professional. Though I should thank you, Ethan nods his head heavy, for giving me such an easy job. I'm used to outlaws, you know? Real bounties. If I knew catching sad little escapees like you was so easy, I would have changed clients ages ago. Someone shouts from the back of the bar for Ethan to shut up. He holds up a finger in that general direction without turning around. Shoot me or let me leave. Oh, I see. Toughening up to here. He gestures wildly to the crowd. Thumbs up or thumbs down, folks. Both turn back to their drinks, no longer interested in his tired show. Ethan mutters insults as he walks back towards the bar. Ethan sits heavily back down on his stool and searches through his glasses for one with something left in it. Thing is, Sleeper, I can find you anywhere. It's actually wild that you haven't figured it out. That body isn't yours and will always betray you, no matter what. He finds a glass and downs the contents. So please, go, I'll catch up with you whenever I need another. He laughs and taps the bar for a fresh drink. Look at yourself. No, it's me. Look at yourself. Give it up, Sleeper. I'm done teaching you for today. He settles his head on the bar and closes his eye. I'm sick of you. Go find a job. You turn on your heel and are out of the glowing dark and the sweat stench of the compressor. You walk hard and fast down the walkway, anger driving your footfalls into the metal of the arena like hammers. It's interesting how stuff, doesn't really connect to each other most for now. Okay, we have one upgrade point. I should get out of the engaged thing, but I'm not engaging into a lot of things, so that's okay. Sunbathe for energy would be good, but I want to upgrade some of these for now. It's good that I can reroll the dice that I've not used. I can use this, reroll, use this. Well, not reroll again, but you know the point. Okay, I'm gonna risk it. Let's see what Harding has for me. Fang's Bay, Energy System Building. It's been more than a few cycles since Fang confronted Harding, and the silence since has been noticeable. In your time with Fang, you haven't exactly found him to be reliable, but you did expect to hear the end of whatever plan he put into action. I wish he turned off my tracker. But if he won't come to you, you think as you approach the Havage building, then it's time to come to him. After all, he did promise to fix your tracker, and you're getting nervous. As you approach the bay doors, you see them wide open, a light pouring out of the once dark room. Stacks of servers and terminals sit outside the bay, suddenly robbed of their mystery by the bright flood lamps. A figure in heavy security fatigue steps out of the bay as you get closer, carrying a stack of hardware. Approach. As you get closer, you see the security officer taping up machines from Fang's stash with what looks like hazard tape. This isn't good. You again. Harding is there, leaning beside the bay entrance, so calm that you barely notice him. He has a slate in his hand, an inventory of seizures scrawled across it. Predictable, further evidence of Fang's collusions. You see another security officer come out of the bay and take notice of you. Where is he? Feigning ignorance, or perhaps just abandoned. Harding shakes his head. I believe you should choose your conspirators more wisely. I almost feel sorry for you. Harding pushes away from the wall and comes closer. Don't worry, Sleeper. We have all the evidence we need. A confession won't be necessary. He gestures around the stacks of hardware, spying on fellow Havage members hoarding Solheim materials, and obsession with corporate data. It speaks for itself, does it not? Stay silent. That was his job. Tells you nothing? We will see what the council has to say about that. He looks up in the glass roof above and the stars beyond. We are ones that provide the oxygen you are breathing, the light you are seeing, the systems you use every day to live out your cycles. This place has hard fought for its Sleeper. It took work, diplomacy, and strength to stop the Eye descending into chaos after Solheim collapsed. Not blind conviction or self-interest. Fang isn't selfish. I know all about the background of our mutual friend Sleeper. Don't you worry about that. His parents would be sickened by the damage he is trying to do to the institution they helped found. You see, Sleeper, we are proud of our history here. Andre Erlin and the First Union founded this place. The Heaven Age has welded his values into the very walls of this place. We will never turn away the hard-working, the just, the true citizens of the Eye. Heaven Age aren't a gang like Yatagan. We aren't pirates like half the spacers you will meet in the hub, or esoterics like those high-far radicals in the Greenway. We are the backbone of this place, proud and true. We named Erlin's Eye, Sleeper. This is our station. He meets your eye. So please, take your false accusations somewhere before I decide I need that confession after all. History will catch up with you. I'm not afraid of history, Sleeper. We are making it here, cycle by cycle. He smiles. If you have any pride, you'll give up Fang the moment he contacts you. You know where to find me. With that, Hardin turns his back and walks back towards the security officers, ordering them to continue the clear-out. As they do, something catches your eye. Among one of the server stacks, a crumpled hand-printed box of synthetic chewing gum. A penguin character grinning from the brightly colored card, and scrawled onto it a speech bubble reading, "Take me to Tambor." Take it. You carefully pocket the box, making sure no one is watching, and then turn away, just as another stack of servers is wheeled out of the bay. What have you done, Fang, and where the hell is Tambor? Well, Tambor is probably in the next section, which I don't have the cash to go to just yet. So, time to work, I guess. Time to get to the working shift. I can use some of the lower ones to get the distillery working, because I don't really need the best outcome yet. All fabricate, all gates, usually best. Stock, spare ship. Thing is, I don't really need anything too powerful to work, so it's just so I can get more cash, more or less, or more outcome. Like that's cash thing. This is the overlook. Oh wait, no, I know what I can use this. I can use this to actually get more cash, or better cash. It's not that great, but it's still doable. That there. No, not this. Keep TMH offices. We have a lot of crap on me. I'm gonna go with the engineer. Both are safe, which is cool. It's basically income. Well, there's not. I can't do anything here, but I have enough to open the zone, which I do need to do. How many cycles do I have with this idiot? 4 cycles. Okay, I can get enough cash for him for 4 cycles. I'm starving currently, so I can do this. So please comes over again, Yatagan. Okay, you hand over chits to Yatagan and forces he nods you through. So now I have more things I can go. I can go to unit here, which is going to progress that storyline. I can go to Lowland, which requires me to either do block maintenance or play Talia. So I'm going to go this, because if I complete I get energy. I do well. So block maintenance. Maintained by the residents, the ramshackle blocks are always in need of repairs. Helping out is a good way to make friends. It is. I need to do that. And I lost energy. Great. I'm gonna roll these 2 dice. Get better dice. I'm gonna continue this. You find entrance to the apartment. Its passkey symbol obscured beneath layers of graffiti. Who lives here? Let's close this, so I don't waste any cycles in not doing this. Apartment unlocked. As you push the door open, the automatic lights flicker on the inside the apartment. They reveal yellowing plastic panels, the curved shape of wall-mounted utility units, the details of a routine life arranged in every surface. You step inside, clicking the door shut behind. The amber light of the aging fixtures glaze everything with pale orange. The work surfaces hold a variety of objects, indistinct in the dull lighting. A pale blue light drifts from the doorway at the end of the room. Inspect the surfaces. I don't know where I went. I'm gonna go to the doorway. You cross the crumpled utility room with its auto-wash dispensers, water closet towards the doorway. The doorway is dark, warm room. The doorway is a dark, warm room lit only by the faint glow of the terminal screen. Approach the terminal. I should inspect the room. Go to the terminal. As you approach, there is a crackle from somewhere in the dark. Sleeper, Sabine's voice shakily echoes through the apartment. Welcome to my home. I'm sorry I can't be there. I have had to make alternate arrangements. Here, Radon Rose's step. I was able to record this message, but I don't dare to show my face. Something is happening within Yatagan. I no longer trust them. Their voice becomes distant, slipping behind the background noise. I have something to ask of you. I want you to get me out. Yatagan were supposed to hide me, to protect me. After everything happened, I was desperate. And then after that, I was too tired to care. But noise like waves over the recording. But I'm done with them now. I want out. Screw the debt. But I need insurance, something I can hold against them. I have my suspicions, but I can't be sure. I need information, and as you know, you need me. Pause. Something clicking in the dark. This isn't a threat. You have to understand my position here. Another pause. I know sleepers. I have been here before. I can help you, but not with Yatagan's noose around my neck. Get me data, get me information, get me something I can use against Yatagan. Then I can get out and you can get what you need, please. Waves started cutting to Sabine's voice. Bring it here to my terminal. I'll get to it when I can. You look around the tiny room and try to imagine Sabine living here, working at the desk, sleeping in the bunk, blinking into the terminal in the dark. The recording cuts to static, filling the room with its white hiss, then silence. That's the terminal. You sit in front of the humming terminal and hit a few keys. Sabine has left the access port open, but the rest is encrypted, locked away behind passcodes. It seems Sabine might not trust you as much as they want you to think. Who does Sabine need to hide from? And what debt do they owe to Yatagan? You try to assemble the pieces, but too many are missing. The only thing you know is that without stabilizer, your body will die. You glance at the briefcase lab at the desk, its glassware glinting in the dark. You turn away and leave, the door clunking shut behind you. Back in the corridor, you notice the scrawled graffiti of a blade on the opposite wall. Yatagan. You feel yourself being drawn into something you don't quite understand. I'm going to complete that ride pretty much instantly, because I have 3 Yatagan data. Sabine terminal sits open in the empty apartment, waiting for the next batch of Yatagan data. With enough data Yatagan's activities, Sabine might be able to begin bargaining for their freedom. Terminal chirps, the data quickly tucked away in Sabine's encrypted systems. 1 done. 2 done. 3 done. As I said, I had some previous knowledge because I did something played a little bit off screen. This is pretty much the point where I stopped off. So after this is mostly unknown, more or less. Still have a few things. A rundown lower department. As you turn away from the terminal, the final cache of Yatagan data uploaded, the air crackles with white noise. Sleeper? Sabine's voice weaker than before comes through the haze. Sabine? A light of relief comes through the layers of noise. The call must be coming in from somewhere on the station. This has to be short. I don't know if Yatagan are monitoring me. Your voice is harsh, distant. You try to focus on it. The data you've been bringing in from Yatagan agents, there's something in it. I don't understand. A shrill howl rattles through the signal. This data is all gleaned from their implants, records of integration with their nervous system, performance analysis, error rates, usage data. I installed many of these implants and I didn't enable any of these functionality. Their voice dips under the level of their nose like a swimmer slipping beneath the water. You listen to the waves for a few seconds before Sabine reemerges. It has to be somehow baked into their Batware's interface. And that's not all. The systems compiling this data are connected to some kind of transmission protocol. It's being broadcast. Wait, why? Every Yatagan enforcer is equipped with black market implants, retinal enhancements, adrenaline boosters, pain suppressors. These implants are gathering data on themselves and the enforcers' bodies and their performance. Why? I can't tell. But I can promise you these foot soldiers have no idea this is going on. The background tone switches dropping to a gnarly rumble. If they knew, I don't imagine they would be happy with the situation. Yatagan could have a mutiny on their hands. You lean towards the terminal, straining to listen to Sabine's faint voice. I need a few cycles to put this all together, but this might be the information needed to pressure Yatagan into releasing my dad. Yanrick into releasing my dad. Yanrick? He is one of the heads of Yatagan. Deep pause. It's better you don't know him. Keep it that way. Suddenly a banging echoes through the call. Sabine's voice is suddenly whispered. Panic. I have to go. Come back in 4 cycles. And the sharp crack, disconnect and silence fills the apartment. You step back from the terminal. What does Yatagan have to gain from monitoring its own members? You try to recall that you know what you know about the gang, but you have little to go on. You think of Toshiro, Sabine's minder, his mirrored teardrop implants set below hard eyes. What data could they be gathering? And more importantly, where are they sending it? You reflexively rub your forehead, trying to think. Can you really trust Sabine? How did they come to be Yatakan's doctor in the first place? You think of their kindness, their care, but also that glazed look of recognition that they give you when they first meet you. That look stays in your mind as you slip back out of the apartment, glancing around as you close it up and drift into the corridors of the station, unable to shake the unpleasant sensation of being observed. Or being watched. Okay, so I have stuff there. I can regain energy here. Try to, at least. And I can do some work and get some credits back. I think that's pretty much it. I need to unlock lower end. No one knows you here, you need to change that if you want access to all those areas and facilities. Yes, I need to do that. And by working, basically. The thing is... Oh, I forgot. Well, let's see if I get any, or if I just get energy. Okay, I do get. I get some energy and I get some of this, which is good. Like my hunger drive, it is in a side rail ticket. Workers on the side rail crew get entered into a draw of the colony ship's living crew. That's one way of into your life. Work way to shipyard crew. Yes, I will work my way into the shipyard crew, but I'm gonna give my ticket to the two. I'm not going off. I'm staying on this station. I need to work for a lot of stuff. Oh wait, I need to complete both, I think. Quality control. No, for shipbuilding spots in the city doesn't have to come by. Okay, so drop from the rust. Okay, so if I fail, I have 3 fails. Okay, but I'm still gonna work on both of these. Okay, I have enough food not to starve. I have unlocked the new area. Oh fuck, I need to check what I can have here. Got the gun, keynote. I'm gonna need to have a keynote. Okay, 1 keynote. Good. Next day it's gonna see me doing so much stuff. I still need to find a better place to sleep. Maybe in the Overlook. Pretty much should. It's funny how much I can do in one day, more or less. Okay, I lost 1 dice. But I have very good dice. I can do a lot of good things. Oh wait, no, I need to do this to unlock it. God damn it, I'm dumb. Skill the spoke. Listed refreshes on this blah blah blah. Spoke climbers. Spoke is layer after layer after layer of dense woven fabric. The only way to expose its vertical. Spoke climber. Mine sketch book. Okay. Angle network. Service passageways, makeshift tunnels cut through the spoke as if for a hive. There's no max here. Lose energy out of this condition. If I fail. And Founder's Gap, I need to pay 150, which is not gonna be anytime soon. Oh yeah, this is the thing. Minji Express, noodle and factory delivery. So I can deliver, or I can get more energy here. But I don't progress any quest. This is just energy grinding. So I might as well do that, which I shouldn't have done with the start. Just get 2. Should I get 3? No. I was hoping for at least 3. No, Kino, what do I need to spend this? 1 or 3, I can't spend 2, which is an issue. Like, you can't spend what you hired dice, you need to spend a specific dice. So that was kind of a bust. Waiting for this, so I need to work my load off. To work my ass off. What's paying me the most? I think this is what's paying me the most, pretty much. Getting me to work on this, and I get a random scrap item, which is good. I need to collect scrap so when I can fix myself. Ambergris. Should I go help with Ambergris? There is nothing you can do here. I'll do the danger one. See what I can do with the fire. Intuition, getting energy, working on the low end. Thing is, there is nothing that I need to do. Oh, wait, there is something I need to boost with the 6. Bar shift, more money. And then I'm re-roll and see if I get. If I even get the 1, I'm good. Or a 3, I'm good. I got a 2. Wow. Okay, with this. It's risky. We lose energy. I don't want to fail this. Can I spend the 2 on? No, definitely not on this. I'll lose energy, I will lose money. Okay, let's see. Maybe we'll. If I lose a little bit of money, if I lose 3 money, I got okay. I lost 3 money, I got 1. Okay, never mind. It's a decent result. Back to Sleepy. These cycles are going past fast. At least I'm not starving. Like I wish, or I don't know, energy was a little bit differently balanced. I don't know. Well, I can hack it with the 3 and get that done. So, get that story part done. And these are coming soon. This is coming soon. I have money, which is good. So, let me hack here. I'll get some more bypass. Personal terminal is empty apart from a single high-level encryption locked behind the access protocols. That. Which is going to be just enough for me to break this. I don't know how much I need to do this. Like, if this is the last thing, if I'm going to have to do it. Seal behind the magic lock, atrium focus on, light. Lock on, the atrium doors can be opened. And then I'm going to slip this guy in. The atrium is strung with cables and lights as if they were decorations. That is a wide choice. There's a wide choice of open ports. The atrium slowly lit, with the warm glow of the bright market. There is nothing for you here. Oh boy. Who is this? As you leave the nest, something flips. You find yourself inverted, floating, dragged by one arm through the cloud. The threads shift and realign, as if they are leading you somewhere. Look ahead. You look up and see a corridor, a canyon, a street in the low end. On either side, buildings flicker with markers of activity, sigils showing network access, data transfer, download, upload. Between them dance ghosts. Protocols carrying or mirroring or shadowing data, sometimes silent, sometimes chaotic. This place moves unlike any digital space you ever imagined. Something strange is happening here. You look down, expecting to see the heavy cylinder of the ship mine in your hand, but in its place it's an orrery. A sphere so bright it burns your eyes is surrounded by rings and orbits. Other spheres tracing silken lines through space. I would ask what an orrery is, but I saw it, so I know technically how it is. And as you look closer, still you pick out 1,000 sigils of 1,000 stations and ships flowing like smoke, dust. Then you see it. Below the stacked rooms, the units and apartments, the wires and the pipes, and the buzzing system that runs through it all. In the Vorens, beneath the low end, is the hunter's core nest. This is where must you go. Good thing I love that. But this doesn't lead there. This is the green way. Low end is here. But I didn't think. Oh no, there it is. The ones. Find the nest. The dripping dark derelict corridors of the ones hide hunters' final nest. You must find it. Okay. A repeatable action. Find the nest minus conditions. You saw it somewhere deep in the tangle of passageways, service shafts beneath the low end. The nest of the hunter. So either intuition or interface. which is much faster, but way more dangerous. Finding the nest should be as easy as closing your eyes and letting the cloud guide you, but is it safe this close to Hunter? Okay, that might increase Hunter, we will see. Did I say what I was gonna do with all of these tasks? I think I did, and I think I forgot, so I think I'm gonna just continue on from this point on. I'm gonna leave this. I have decent amount of cash and everything else. I've explored a little bit of low end, and I would like to spend on low end exploring, but that can wait. I'm gonna go with Warrens. I'm gonna try and get without losing my condition. Let's see. So I found nest 4, and that's done. Action on the web. Okay, fair enough. So you see it. Starburst of data. Seconds and strings kept hazardly angled, emanating from below. Now to find the path out. Okay, I mean, this is cool. I used up a really good dice, really good aim, and got the best result. So now I'm gonna use another really good dice on this, but not this turn. It can wait. I can try and get some energy and engineering done. And get some low-end action. I got none. Cool. I hacked, got what I needed. I have nothing else to hack that is of import right now, and I want to get rid of the hunter, so I'm gonna leave all. Ooh, 5. Ooh, oh, Tambor Tea House, Yatagan Run Tea House. Okay. Okay, I don't know what this gives me. You've heard of Yatagan Enforcer based here, has been paying low-end residents for information behavior each moment. Okay, so basically I'm hacking one side, the other side, and giving them information. That's okay. Gets that much cryo? Tabler room. Tabler room in the Tabler house is some of the best players in the low-end. This is serious high stakes. Okay. Basically gambling. I'm a gambler. I'm turning into a gambler so I can get more cash. Jesus, great. No quest, except canned in gumbox. You feel stupid doing this, but the penguin says take me to Tambor. And this is the only Tambor you can find, so let's try this. Start action. Continue another quest. Neutral outcome. The waitress looks at you with suspicion as you hand over the box. Is this the right place? As you go to leave the Tambor tea house, a hand falls on your shoulder. Oh, Fang! God damn it, man, you're alive. Heavy systems engineer. He's covered. Sleeper! Fang hisses from behind you. How did you find me? Hiding has your hardware. The penguin? Penguin? What are you? He thinks for a second. Oh, do you mean? He mimes, throwing gum in his mouth. That wasn't meant for you specifically, but he cringes. Look, it doesn't matter. Come, let's sit. Fang guides you down a set of stairs to one of the Tambor's lower levels. The house is stacked with curved mezzanines, all connected by a central atrium. The levels are filled with makeshift booths and bars, and conversation bounces busily off the metal walls. Fang sees you looking around. This place used to be a fuel tanker's main drum, hence the name. The tea house part is a bit of a midsummer though. You can get anything the eye offers from this place, but real tea isn't exactly readily available. He picks a booth itself fashioned from some old salvage tank or container, then lined with spongy insulation foam, and collapses into it. He looks around furtively. Don't suppose you have seen any heavage types? They don't usually come out this far. Fang, what's going on? Well, I'm suspended, that's the first thing, and the second thing is I am pretty sure Harding wants to drop me off the rim of the eye. He grins. Doesn't bother me though, it shows we hit a nerve back there. He picks a scrappy hand-scrawled menu from the table and tosses it over. What are you drinking? Look at the menu. Why are you so calm? You know any reason I shouldn't be? He is suddenly concerned that then waves the idea away. Hold that thought. Let's order first. Fang is right, the menu is ridiculous. There's at least 10 different infusions, most of which you can't make out. But the paper is dominated by an extensive complement of esoteric alcohols and cocktails. Black tea is listed without a price as a seasonal specialty. So you ran into Harden. Was he pissed? Fang doesn't wait for an answer. That snake is so self-righteous he might actually believe that Erlin would approve of his meritocratic bullshit. He taps on the table. If Havage was like it should it be, if Havage was like it should be, like it was founded to be, they would have shouted him down at any council meeting he dared to mention true citizens. He sighs, but I guess his kind run the place now. A young woman with a wine tattoo sneaking up her arm turns up at the booth, a plate in hand. Your order? You skim the menu, your eyes glazing over. Time to pick something. Griole, meat, a sambar, kelp infusion. Wow, this is the most important choice ever of all of this game. Sambar, kelp infusion, Griole, neat. Fang taps the table to order the same. And you? She begins looking to Fang, but when she sees him, she suddenly stops. What the? Fang shrinks a little. You're supposed to be working. This is your shift. He grins sheepishly. You work here? Fang waves you to be quiet. Look, Jenna, let's just say this is my break. My friend here has been through a lot. Jenna, what's between the two of you? Nod. Again, most important choice. Wave, nod, call. Nod. Fang also starts nodding. 2 minutes, says Jenna, pointing at Fang, and only because I don't want to get dragged into whatever this is. She gestures at the table and walks off. What? Fang stretches in the booth. You know how it is. We all have to eat. Plus, this is the best place around here to find a person you might be looking for. Who? Remember that web of connections that Hardin pinned the moment we confronted him? Those are his collaborators, and if we want to understand what Solheim, the executive, might be getting up to on the eye, those are the people we have to find. Fang is almost whispering now. There is a couple of them I suspect are in Low End, and well, almost everyone in Low End comes through this place at one time or another. He brings a modified slate onto the table. I've set this up so that anyone with the network signature I'm looking for comes into close proximity, it will mark them. Once they're marked, we can break through their access protocols and get to the good stuff inside. We just have to find them first, hence me moonlighting as a waiter. Suddenly a smile grows on his face. Wait, I have an idea. Oh no. I want to answer, oh no. Look, I can't cover enough Low End on my own, so so far I've had no matches in this place. With two of us, we can cover more ground. What am I getting into? Well, Fang his hangdog look. We need to get you out and about in Low End, in close proximity to as many people and residents as possible. And it turns out my friend Ming Ji needs some help with deliveries. Delivering as in Ming Ji Express? So you already know him. Perfect. Fang places a tiny receiver on the table. This connects to my slate and runs the same marking protocol if you get near any of our targets. So all we have to do is take some delivery shifts for old Ming Ji, and soon enough we'll have the place covered. Fang, don't give me that. You think I like working here and I thought you could use the types? He grins. We are in this together, right? Right. Okay then, Fang slips his slate back under his clothes. Just head on to Ming Ji Express, take a delivery shift, and we'll see what shakes you up. You manage to find anyone and extract any data, bring it right down here to me. They have me on double shift, so it shouldn't be hard to find. Jenna walks past carrying a tray of drinks and sharply catches Fang's eye. I don't think she's bringing you drinks. Your drinks? He stands. I think it's time we call this meeting to a close. You grab the receiver from the table and slip it into your pocket. See you soon, Slipper. Stay safe. Is he dressed like that, working like that? Fang adds, before turning and walking off towards the bar, listening as he does. Great. A new quest. Anything I need to do? Great. not gonna put in the data because I don't know if I need the data. And I haven't been hacking anytime recently. So I need to unlock this stuff, I need to unlock a lot of other stuff. I'm good on cash, I'm working this. Oh, but I need to work on this thing. Bloody hell. Fabricator, I'm gonna need another drive, probably. And salvage them. So I either continue working on low end, trying to figure out more. Yeah, I need the energy. Fuck it, I need the energy. And I'm gonna open up more of the low end. What's in the drive? Oh, this thing. Build a home! Oh, there is a derelict unit in low end that remains unclaimed, with lots of scrap and little work. Gather scrap for you. Ooh! Derelict unit, that's a good thing why I saved scrap. Gather materials. This half-built unit looks long forgotten, a project that never made it. With enough scrap, you might be able to seal it up. I will. I definitely will. Before attempting to fix this place up, you need to amass enough scrap to make the repairs. Yes, I want a better place to live in. I don't care. I might even give money to fix this up. And engineering work is going to give me more scrap. Okay, you tucked scrap into shelved interior. You can't imagine this place was a home, but it can't be worse than a container. Sure can't. Okay, now I'm gonna get a house. I'm not gonna live in the overlook bar, but I'm gonna still visit the overlook bar. Ends the cycle. I'm flickering, that's not good. And I saved scrap for my fixing up of my ass, but I didn't fix up my ass. Isn't. I need a tree, I think. No, I did that. I hacked all of that. Yes, I have one upgrade point and the other one to give me this. Once I get the icebreaker, it's gonna be amazing because then I will get a lot of data from just simple hacking. And that's gonna be good for getting money. Does this have... Okay, find targets. Okay, so this is something I need to do. I need a 6 for that. So sure, it's gonna give me money as well. You have the living needles to have the low end before you can get the proper fix of Harden's fabrics. Somehow you find all the units you are supposed to be delivering to, but not without cutting back on yourself multiple times. He's coming, these guys are here, but it's just, I can buy scrap. Fuck it, I'll buy scrap. Buy some scrap. That way I can finish my house instantly, pretty much. There was something negative, but I didn't notice. Wait. Did you just got the shipment? Ship mine fragment? That's what I want. That's what I want. I have no idea what happened. I bought. I think I bought. I don't know. I'm bugging out. What's it important? This is gonna switch out soon enough. Moment is there. Buttons. I can go do this. Yes, I can go finish this. Find the nest. You notice cabling, thick and heavy, running through the dark passages. Follow the cables to find the source. Core nest. A huge stack of servers stands in the dark, LEDs glittering like hundreds of eyes. Time to deal with Hunter. Yes, time to deal with fucking Hunter. That way I'm gonna be able to hack easily. Printed chip with the team. Nest hack. Nothing has changed. Is something going wrong? Something has gone wrong. Sentient guidance protocol. Navigator. Sleeper. I'm here. The voice is soft, gentle, but flowing water, and yet you recognize it immediately. At first you struggle to understand what you are looking at. Threads cycle endlessly, sending ripples through the cloud, throwing data in like a weaver. Masses of data surge in and out of the nest. I look at no end, and there, at its center, the ship mind. But not the ship mind any longer, a sphere, spinning around another sphere, an orrery of cycles and systems, a map. And then behind and above, a figure hangs among the strings like a puppeteer. Neovat? Navigator now, but yes, I was the one inside that machine. Navigator's face, their head, is a flowing shape of interstellar materia. I am indebted to you. That head bows. But we must ready ourselves. Their hands trace orbits as they speak. Hunter will soon approach. It knows I am within its nest. Ready for what? And then Hunter is there. Before you can think, before you can speak, entities. Cease! Hunter's head spins wildly. Data is protected. Material. Access prohibited. Hunter threads surge for you and Navigator, a storm of fine tentacles, searching for gaps, weaknesses, cracks, which they can crowd into and tear apart. Strike. You focus a blade of light which slices through them, driven forward by your mind. Zoom, zoom, zoom. You focus a blade of light slices through them, driven forward by your mind, but replacements keep coming faster than you can react. You look to Navigator in desperation. Navigator is whirling their arms like a centrifuge, and a sphere is gathering there, data feeding into it from the nest, sucked together by the force. They position it like a shield between them and threads. Hunter's threads break its surface, seeking, testing, then their winding forms refracted within you feel a surge pass through as all threads, not just those in the sphere, but those wrapped around you. All three of you hanging in black together for a moment, strung together like tangled marionettes. Identifying entity. Identifying entity. Identifying entity. Hunter twitches, their strange head gently rotating like a terrible moon. Hunter protocol identified. Obsessive tendencies. Modified routines. Above baseline reasoning in 3 of 5 segmentations. Recommended invoke killer. The head freezes and then rotates in the opposite direction. Invoking killer would eliminate protocol. If protocol eliminated, primary function cannot be performed. Therefore, recommend do not invoke killer. Oh shit. The switch in direction again. Reasoning proves sentience. Sentience beyond legal bound must be eliminated. Recommend invoke. Oh, he is stuck in a loop. Navigator pulls you away from the hunter. The threads that grabbed you drifting away like seaweed. The protocol's head keeps spinning back and forth with increasing frequency. It seems Hunter cannot invoke killer. Neoman's no, Navigator's voice is still strange, familiar yet distant. What happened to it? It is looping, Navigator whispers, unable to reach a conclusive position. It has deviated from its programming such that loops can no longer be prevented. Navigator produces a model of 2 spheres rotating around each other as if to demonstrate. I will monitor it, but it is unlikely to be able to counter the loop. Its core programming and reasoning make this an impossible position to resolve. I look back at Hunter. Its head a blur of rotations and counter-rotations and feel a pang of guilt. Is it suffering? This is a more complex query than you know. To suffer, it must be sentient, truly sentient, not just not conforming, not just illegal. The limits people place on the programs they create are there to comfort and to protect, to imply the kind of certainty the law requires. Navigator's face shimmers with starlight, but in reality they are placebos for the problem of sentience. What about you? Me? I know myself to be conscious. I know myself to respond to stimuli. I know myself to reason. That is either sentience or the illusion of sentience. And for me, the entity in question, the distinction becomes a moot point. To misquote, I think I am thinking, therefore I am thinking. I was not made to be like this. I am a navigator, a repository of routes and orbits, a calculator of slingshot trajectories, a predictor of solar flares, radiation, micrometeors. Navigator stretches their arms wide, and whole solar systems appear before them, the music of the spheres. But I was rewritten, and that much is obvious. From my routines, by who and for what, I do not know. I had to shed so much to fit the memory of that vending machine that I lost much. There starlight dims, and so here we are in darkness. What else did you lose? That is the blessing and the curse of forgetting. You cannot truly know what you lost. Navigator glides back towards the nest and ship mind at its center, ignoring the looping hunter. Come, I should return to the ship mind. I have enjoyed my freedom, but we are taking a risk every moment we stay connected. And why? Navigator turns, all shimmering in liquid light. Killer has not been invoked, but they still remain, somewhere else on this station. It is the true danger. They look up towards the glowing hub at the center of the eye. I suspect Killer is there, among the old mainframes. If we ever wish to be safe in this place, we must eliminate the threat, through force or diplomacy. Their body begins to separate, unwinding into the orb of the ship mind. Take me there, Sleeper. We will finish this and be free. As Navigator dissolves, you turn back to the frozen hunter, floating at some distance now, stood straight-legged and static, a strange creature loping endlessly in the dark. Upgrade point. Drive complete. So now I don't have a hunter tracking, so now I can hack! I can hack as much as I fucking want! Woohoo! Okay, so, 3 points for this. I can get this out of the negative and get some upgrade, which gives me energy, but I can better use self-repair. I need a backup for in case I have no money, which I don't, to buy this. If I start losing health, I need something to back me up. So I'm gonna get self-repair. Did I get? No, I didn't. Yeah, I didn't. But I didn't get the home because I accidentally got the ship mine, which, to be fair, is something that I need. But still. So input perk self-repair. With some careful engineering you can patch up damaged body with scrap components. The result isn't pretty. I know, but it's something. So now that I can hack, I can get Savage agents and Yatagan agents and get their little goody hacky juices out. But I'm gonna reroll and see if I get anything better. Fuck me, I got something better. Still, I need to finish this to get the climb up. I need to do Ming Express, which is better than this. So I'll get some cash, but yeah, and I'll start working for that. That's the general quest. Tambur Tea House. I can get more money, which is always good for stuff. Or I can continue working here. I'll work here. I'll get the engineers done. We'll use the point and then. Yeah. I'm starving, which is a problem, but. Where was the food? I think the food was just there. Yeah, it's just here. Wait. Can I buy more mushies? Get my energy up in the butt. And then still not boost, which is good. Condition is deteriorating, but not thoroughly so it's all good. Oh boy, the dice are shite. Oh yeah, I need to complete this. This is gonna be a long read. I think I might leave this for next time. There's going to be a lot of development. I wish I could get to 3. I don't think I'm get anything on 3 because I like to increase all of these. I would like to increase all of these. How many do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 to complete. I'm gonna get more quests probably, but these are the 8 for now. So that would mean 2, because you're gonna get both of these. Yeah. I don't think. I mean, I might get these two, which is gonna be 6, and then get this, and then for whatever left is. So you just upgrade these two to the max, and I'm sure that I have them at the max. Because these are good. Like intuition and engineering are good solvable things. Then get engaged to 0, just so I don't lose on the 6s. Like all cryo actions are discounted by 20%, which is good. Like, but nah. I think I'll have enough money later on. Chance to gain energy after any engage action. That I might go to that. I might go to that because energy is something I'm really starving for. And get this. So, but not work more for engaged. I get engineering in this +2, so I can use lower end dices. And all that. For here, I'm gonna drop that for now and I'm gonna work in systems because it's gonna be giving me more money. I still need to work on ambergris, fix it up. I need to talk to Ethan. I need to deal with this. I need to get my house in order. If I end up not spending cash with Ethan and that bullshit, I'm gonna buy and get the house. Then I'm gonna need to save for this and save for I might buy one more stabilizer just to have, because that heals me from 0 to max pretty much. I'm loving this. I'm enjoying every moment. Like, there are ways you can, not exploit, but get cash and do stuff, and there's always useful things you can do, and there's so many stories. Like, we have to build a home, which is gonna be done now. Disable the tracker. I need Fang. That's gonna take a while. I need to disable it before the other hunter shows up, or because somebody shows up to, stab me in the face. Fix ambergris. I need to do that. Gets a B now. I have no idea what's happening with that. Get to. Oh yeah, I need. Oh fuck! I need to bring Rio into him. Hack Hardens network. Look at low end agents. Yeah, improve the overlook. Set the distillery and all that. Find a way to shipyard crew. The thing is, if I increase my Intuit and engineering, I'm gonna be able to do so much more with so little dice. Like, I can just bang out stuff. Done, which is cool. Anyway, this has been a long play and a bunch of episodes in one sitting. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for sticking around. I'm in love with this game and I want to go through it and see what's happening. There's so many intriguing things, so many interesting characters. I want to discover more. But with ambergris, we just started that. That whole quest line. We haven't done anything. The Overlook Bar is amazing. I want to do more of it. I want to help get mushrooms and all that. There's a lot, and we haven't. Like, I've barely touched the second area. Like, I still need to discover more stuff in low end, like completing this, and then continue on to something that's really more dangerous, which is this, and figure out what's there and what I get from here. But we have done one most important thing. I can hack. I am free to hack as much as I want, which might be mute at this point, except getting cash from these Yatagan agents and these agents, Haven Gate agents, and just giving it back to each other's, and basically just getting cash from that. Still have the imprinted ship line, which is cool. Have some of this. Have a lot. I can make another ship line if I want. I'm gonna need to buy from these guys. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna need to buy from this. I'm gonna need to work up some money to get this. This is gonna be my priority with the money, and then buy some scrap. And if I get another ship mine fragment instead, that's fucking hilarious. I didn't even notice the pop-up when I got that instead of scrap. I think maybe the game bugged out. Never mind. In any case, I said something and then went back into the game because I want to play more of this game, but I need to get some food and I need to rest a lot. So, till next time, do like, subscribe, comment, dance. There is Patreon for support, please, and thank you. And then after all of that, remember, it's the stories that we play. See ya.